Alright, so another week's passed, and this week we've made a lot of progress. And speaking of huge shout out to my friend Nicole and some of his friends. They've been helping me out. Like, Nicole's been helping me out since the start of this project, and even some of my previous projects, but some of his friends have been helping out as of recently. And yeah, without them I wouldn't have been able to make it this far. They helped me with heavy lifting and washing, etc, etc. But let me show you what we've done. So doors, this one sanded down a little bit more, this one still needs to go quite a bit. Removed the fiberglass that covered the rust, and as you can see, this one has a few holes, but overall it's not that bad, to be honest. This one, however, is quite bad. Like, I can put my finger through there. So no bueno. Gonna cut out this metal, put in new sheet metal for the doors, because I refuse to do fiberglass fixing on these cars. Anyway, front end, I cut out the old, like, front end. It's over there somewhere, the metal. There's the, like, front K member and stuff. That's like a Jaguar XJ6 suspension, I found out. Not sure, doesn't matter, not going to use it. I've cut it out. Just need to clean up these cuts, get it good parallel. As you can see, I've drilled out spot welds for this front radiator support and removed it because the old one was cut up and stuff. So I'm gonna do the same on the side, drill out those front radiator spot welds and then move that this side as well. I'm also drilling them out there, gonna remove that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mirror these cuts over there, drill out spot welds there, and then cut it on the frame so that I can just move it here. The reason I'm doing that is so that it looks more like original, so that you can't really see it's been patched in. These welds are going to be ground down and such, so that it looks like nothing's been changed, you know. So that's why I'm doing the effort of spot welds. Hopefully I can get that done this week somewhere, because I want to take the stuff to the body shop next week to, like, get ready for paint and all that, because I don't know, like, want to get some stuff done before I go back. I have to go back in September to university and stuff, and then obviously this is going to stand, so I just want to finish the body work before then. But anyway, what else did we do? We knocked out the front window and removed the rubber. Gonna cut to some footage of that. Yes, hy's eintlik nogal 'n pakkie hard. Well, this boring. Also, the 68 hood, we stripped it, removed fiberglass and putty and stuff. Got to some footage of that. Hy het gatvol geraak om body filler te gebruik. Toe gebruik hy fiberglass as body filler. Nie omdat daar 'n gat is en roes is nie. Okay, wel, daar is 'n bietjie roes. Sorry. But yeah, as you can see, it does have some rust. There's a hole, here's a big hole. This side is alright, to be honest. And the brackets where they connect to the hinges are screwed, but I mean, the sheet metal is fine. Nothing wrong with it, it's not dented or warped or anything. Now, I'm not going to be using that hood. The hood on the 69 is in a way better condition. The reason I stripped that is because someone was interested in buying it, but after seeing the condition, they ended up not being interested anymore, which is unfortunate. Wasted a bit of my time stripping all that, but it happens. So what else is there? Oh, right, so just want to share my thought process with you guys a little bit. Now, originally, because I don't have an engine hoist, I just wanted to drop the engine with a gearbox and stuff still attached to the K member and stuff, so I can just roll it out. But then I realized, you know, the K member adds a lot of support to the frame as well. So I'm getting an engine hoist, take out the engine and gearbox and stuff, and I'm going to leave a K member in to support the frames and keep it straight, so that I don't have to struggle with measuring stuff and such. I can just, like, move it over, weld it, done. Now the thing is, welding frames isn't that simple. So most would think, okay, you know, this is cut straight down here, so what the hell, just measure it from the back, cut it straight down, weld it. Now that's a problem, because if you take a seam straight like this, the tension and stuff that gets put, or the strain should I say, that gets put on this frame will crack that weld, and you'll go like over 2 humps, and then your whole front end will come off, and that's terrible. So the correct way to weld these is to do, I think, over cross Z. So basically, let's say on this side you'll do a diagonal line like this, and then on this side you'll do a diagonal line like that, like so that they're, ow, sorry, bumped my head, so that they're crossed. So I'm gonna do those like diagonal line welded, so I need to do some measurements and cutting and mirror it on that side. But when I'm done with that and done welding those in, I'm gonna get 3mm plate and just make a nice plate that goes over, run a few seams around it, and also drill holes through it to like basically spot weld it to this, which will cover up the welding of a frame and also just make it look nicer and way stronger. So that's kind of a plan for that. Other than that, we did some more paint stripping work on this. You can see the white, which is original paint, shining through underneath. Now the paint stripper I have does not remove this paint, the original paint, so that will have to be sanded down. Might not even do that, maybe give it to the body shop and such. Gonna sandblast the car, most likely, like the interior and stuff. All this paint needs to come out, and there's no way I'm gonna sand it down, so this is all getting blasted and such. But other than that, not much else has happened. I drove to the south and got my 69's grill, which is looking great. Just a little bit of plastic cracks which I need to fix, but yeah, we're coming on along nicely. I know it looks not like much, but the thing is, progress is slow with this type of heavy, hard hand labor. Some other stuff happened, like cleaning up the window rubbers and such, and yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. So I'm gonna get back to work, gonna try to finish this before the next video, and yeah, see you guys then. Cheers. Okay, I lied, we're not actually done, sorry. I was standing down there in the previous video and said I'll come show you upstairs, but I forgot, so almost forgot again, but we're here now. Now this is my grill for the 69. Beautiful condition, as you can see, just needs to be cleaned, resprayed and such. This one is missing a piece there of plastic that broke out, but it's okay. I'll get a fiberglass dude to mold this, mirror it, fix that. That park light is over there somewhere. Now someone's interested in this trunk panel, gonna take that out, clean it up. Someone's also interested in the center console, gonna take that out, clean it up. Now you might ask, why are you giving away the clean one and keeping the like ugly dirty one? Now the thing is, that one is 68, the ugly one is 69. Now I like chrome. In my opinion, everything should be shiny and chrome, but I don't want too much on this car because I'm going for a semi-blackout look, so I'm keeping that one. I'm gonna put like black felt or suede or whatever you want to call it down the center bit. But anyways, this is my stockpile of parts. That's the rear trunk panel thing between the like trunk and back seat. That's the collapsible panel that divides the back seat and trunk. I have a bunch of interior panels, crap load of chrome trim. Now everything is labeled so that I know where they go. So there's basically 2 cars worth of trim. Here's my dash, 2 good bumpers. This one is like bumped and dented and stuff, but yeah, this is just where I stockpile my parts. I need to go buy a rack, probably something like this, to put in here, so I can actually like save some more space by stacking stuff on top of each other. But we'll get to all that. Anyways, that's it for today. So today, so stay tuned. Okay, cool. I always wanted to do this. Oh, yes, my phone het gekak, byt vas. Yes.